I would never date a student that uses ChatGPT. Okay, so you might be watching this video and thinking, that's not so bad. What's wrong with using ChatGPT? It's terrible! My students have been using ChatGPT in so many assignments, and it's so hard for me to tell, and I have to yell at them, I have to get mad at them, it causes all these problems. Let me walk you through it. I'm sitting there gazing at a gorgeous student, just gazing at her little profile picture in Canvas, thinking, wow, she could have such a great life. She could live in the countryside. We could have a few kids together. She would be very well educated, and we could move in together, provided when she turns 18. However, that all changes when I find out she's using ChatGPT. I'm going back, so the semester's coming up, and all of my students have been using it this whole time, and I only figured out later in the semester because I had an assignment that was like it was for like, I'm just trying to help the students, and they're using ChatGPT. It's to do like a cognitive behavioral therapy thing in your own head, and it's assignment for them to do that. And all these responses they're giving me are kind of strange, and they're like vague. And so I go through and I put the dots together, and I'm connecting the dots, and I realize, oh no, they're all using ChatGPT on this. And then so I go back and I realize, and they've been doing it this whole time. And so unfortunately I was alone on Valentine's Day because of this. Me and a girl who I had asked to be my Valentine, we had plans to hang out for the day. Not in any type of like sexual way for anyone from my institution who might be watching. It was just merely as like a teacher and a student, you know. But the ChatGPT problem has become so rampant, and I have no idea what to do. I'm gonna be honest, teachers, we don't know. I've been to some of our like meetings and councils, academic settings. We've discussed it. We don't know what to do. You can't accurately tell when a student is using ChatGPT. And I still want to make the same lazy, shitty course I've been using, where you respond to like discussion posts and like do all that stuff. I don't want to like make, if you're asking me to make my course better or to make it more unique as a course, I can't do that. I like teaching the same online course, just semester after semester. All I have to do is grade, and I get paid crazy. And that's just for my college classes. My high school classes, sure, the in-person setting is like a big part of the points, but I don't have such a problem with them using ChatGPT on the high school classes. But in my few college classes I teach, it's just terrible. And I just am trying to help my students, and I don't know, I'm at my wit's end with these guys, because I don't know. If you're a teacher, oh yeah, and it allowed me to be single on Valentine's Day, which is terrible. The girl I was seeing was one of the people that I suspected to be using ChatGPT, and I brought it up with her, and I asked to see her phone, and then I noticed she had the ChatGPT app. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and then I never came back. Because that's just, for me, personally, that's completely unacceptable. If you have the ChatGPT, if you have Grok, if you have Google Gemini, if you have any of those three apps, I am not going to be dating you. You do not, and why do you even need the app? Use the fucking website like a normal person. Also, I think Canvas could be doing a lot more to address this. I think, like, for instance, Canvas, schools pay a lot of money to use Canvas too. Canvas is not a free service. They should be continually improving their service to meet the changing needs of teachers. Um, Canvas should run your prompt through each different AI and then measure how similar it is to each student's response. I don't know why they don't do that. I know if a student has a different prompt, it could change the accuracy, but most of my students are so fucking lazy. Why are you doing this? Like, why would you be using ChatGPT if you weren't lazy as hell? And then, um, it's also not helping them at all to be a person. We're in the future, we're gonna have everyone is just gonna be a bum. I'm telling you, no one knows how to do anything. No young people, and I'm pretty young myself, but I don't use it. I've never used it. What would I need to use ChatGPT for? So, yeah, teachers out there, have you ever dated a student that used ChatGPT? What did you do? Leave a comment. Um, if you know any like tips to help combat it, I don't know. I might just have to like completely redo all my courses, all my online courses. Um, Also, if you're just a normal person and you've experienced any girl using ChatGPT, leave a comment. Let me know how that went. Did you break up with her? Yeah. Thank you for watching, and that's why I was alone on Valentine's Day.